And I do believe we have lost signal with the Kalimoto app. I should have used the... I will have to pull up and use the offline facility, because I did download the app. But this is taking us over to Egton. And this is part of the route that Kalimoto is bringing me. A nice little route. Which is bringing us straight onto the top of the moorlands. And I think we're just, there's the actual fog, the cloud bank. So we're just skirting around that. So thankfully we haven't gone into it. Well, what's not to like, eh? Look at this road. These are some beautiful roads, aren't they? So I've decided to turn Kalimoto off. And because I want to do my own thing, I want to not look down anymore. I want to just... I do think it's an absolutely fantastic app. I really do. And I will be using it. That is my... what should I say? That is my conclusion. I will be using it again. I do like it. What I need to do first before I set off though is upload the offline maps and use it that way, other than using the internet. So this road that we're on takes us over to Egton, or right over the tops it is. It's quite a nice ride. We've just come out of Rosedale Abbey and we're coming over towards Egton Way, and we will eventually make our way over to the little village, moor village of Gromont, where hopefully we'll be able to capture some steam train footage, which I'm going to use the phone to capture that footage, because you will get a better video of the engines using that. Do you know, and again, I'm just thinking about, I've been using our app to follow and do stuff. Now I know all these roads myself, so it would be exceptional anyway if you were going somewhere you didn't know and it would take you on some unknown roads, but I have travelled all these roads and I still would prefer just to point my bike in a direction and head off without knowing where that road goes. There's something really nice about having that feeling of travelling unknown roads. You know, you know you have this road's not 9.7 mile or, and you take the next left. It's all about, for me, it's an adventure about making that choice yourself without using these apps. So yes, I will use Kalimoto again. No, I won't use it too often, because I do prefer my style of riding, I really do. It's just a vast, vast landscape, this, of moorland. Absolutely beautiful. Now there is a road that turns off up here. I don't know where it goes, I honestly don't. I have no idea where it goes. What's that say? I don't know where that goes. So avoid routes in wintry conditions. I'm almost tempted to go that way. I love standing up on Big Red. It's the only bike I can stand up on. I mean, only bike that I've had that I've been able to stand up on, should I say. There's a lot of standing water on this moorland, so it would be quite boggy if you were walking it. And it's understandable because we've had a tremendous amount of rain in this last month. One of the wettest months on record since records began. And one of the coldest, according to my good friend Mr. Calvert. No doubt he'll be out on his bike today at some point. And I do hope that this week I will be able to get out there and start making this new, should I say, new intro for my channel. Looks like I have a car coming up my rear end, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull over and let him pass because I am going to be travelling slow, and car drivers tend to want to get a move on, don't they? Unless they're old men. Better that way, isn't it, eh? Than holding people up. Be a bit courteous, can't you? God, it's warm today. Do you know, these gloves, I don't know whether you can see. Now, I've got my jacket over the gloves this time. Now, what I normally do is ride with a glove over the jacket. But just for some strange reason today, I've decided to change it. And, do you know, I mean, it's actually a better way. Now, if the rain is raining and it falls down the jacket, it gets there and falls off. The same apply if the glove was over the jacket, the rain would fall down and inside the glove. So I'm going to start wearing them this way. I told you when I'm out on these rides that I don't drive fast, or ride fast should I say. Oh God. I've just watched a big bumblebee come, hit the corner of my helmet and bounce off. It was like watching a cricket match. Well, I don't have my visor down at all. And, you know, some people say, well, you should. Prime example was that big bee coming towards me. What a view. What a view. I remember that village. I've ridden through that village over to our left. You won't see it. You won't see it because the hedge is now too high. But I have ridden through there before. Another pretty little village, which is what I like. We used to go as kids, was a village called Leelome. And that's a lovely village over here on the North Yorkshire moors. I am going to get myself out over towards the Lake District as well at some point. So we're going to have some nice rides over there. And Red's actually quite enjoying his cell. I'm just tickling his engine, we are not rushing around anywhere. We are enjoying being out together. And it's just wouldn't be the same if you were in a car, would it? Look at this pretty little cottage, isn't that? Beautiful. Wow, thatched roofs. Uneven surfaces. Some incline, isn't it? But the view from here is just stunning. This is a canny little hill. Look at this view, folks. We've come out to this. place called the Delves. And that's for better than that, can you? Eh? And I was saying on a previous video before that Red's exhaust is nice and quiet, and you know you're not hearing loud pipes and roaring, you know, roaring exhaust flying through the national parks. And we're going to go this way because I do think if we get to Egton and we go further into Egton, we can turn off towards Gromont. So that's where we're going to go. We're heading our way over towards Gromont, even though it didn't say Gromont's this way. My memory of the layout of the villages around this area is telling me so. It's a large church in it for this neck of the woods. And it unfolds before you. This is the way to Gromont, my friends. Oh, wowza. Just view after view after view. This is the village of Gromont down here, I believe. We'll find somewhere to park. Are the trains running today, do you know? Yeah, yes. Oh, good. So I come to get some footage of. Well, Gromont Station. It goes all the way. Train yard down that way. Well, I managed to get a little bit of footage of the train. As you can see, the train's actually all the way behind me too. I'm going to stay here and get him leaving the actual station. This train's actually heading off towards Whitby. and then we'll head back over to the bike, have a little rest, have a drink of water and things like that, and then get on with the rest of our journey. Oh, they're off now. Here they go. What a beautiful scene, eh? There she goes, folks. I managed to actually get some footage of the train leaving and actually arriving in the station too, so happy days. Happy days, really chuffed to bits with that. Fantastic. Yeah, as I said, this train's actually off to Whitby. Yes, happy days. Oh dear. Hello folks, well we're back at the station, back at Big Red now. We're going to make our way home after we've had a little break and a little drink of water. But I did manage to capture the train coming into the station and it leaving, so happy days. I managed to set out and do what I said I was going to do, so I'm really chuffed to bits. Now, there is another, I think there's engine sheds and that you can go visit here. Let me just point you in the direction. Here's the station itself. Straight over the road, straight down through that pathway, and you go through a long tunnel. I have done it before. If you want to check out that video, you can have a look at that, but I've done that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm actually parked near the pub. I'm going to head back on the road, get on Big Red and carry on with this adventure. Hope you're enjoying it. Well, we're back on the bike now and we're going to make our way somewhere else. Let's just turn that round. There we go. I always park here near the pub. It's free. There we go. And we're out. Climbing out the beautiful village of Gromont. Well, I'll tell you what, I've thoroughly enjoyed myself so far. It does feel slightly cooler out this way. That's probably because we're heading out towards the coast. But again, beautiful countryside, folks. Nice to be riding in this. And a lot of this is all, well, most of it here around here is all working farmland.